Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nisi Mikes, and if you're wondering why I have a broken tooth, I made a full video about it. You can check it out up here. Okay, so in today's video I'm going to be sharing a struggle or some of the struggles I've been having as a university student during this ASUU strike that's at home. Okay, ASUU has been on strike for almost 5 months now. Almost 5 months, yes. So I'm going to be sharing the struggles I've encountered or I've had, and then the few lessons I learned, and I hope that in the end this video inspires you. Now, but before I go into that, I want to do a quick Q&A about myself that would help you to get more acquainted with me, okay? Because you're going to be seeing me more often than usual, and I just want to get to know me more. Nobody asked me these questions, I just took them down and I feel I should just answer them on here. Okay, the first question is, what is your full name? My full name is Nisi Chemere, yes, Amiwo. So Nisi Chemere Michael. I shortened my surname to Mikes just so I can have Nisi Mikes as a brand name, sort of, even though my siblings have stolen it. Okay, so the second question is, what's your family like and what's your position? That's like my position in the family. Okay, mine is a family of 8, my parents and 6 children. So that means I have 5 siblings, 2 brothers and 3 sisters, and then I'm the second in the family. I'm the second child and in the middle of the 2 boys. So that's basically how it is. The third question is, how old are you? Okay, I know the issue of age is like a hard thing to talk about, but I'm 23. I turned 23 this year. Okay, next question, why are you starting YouTube? Okay, if you see me looking this way, first of all, disclaimer, if you see me looking this way, it's because my daughter is here. Do you understand? Okay, I'm starting YouTube because I feel I want to grow a platform where I can reach out to people and where people can reach out to me when I have insights to share, when I feel I can inspire somebody by maybe the story or that, I can share it here. Not just my siblings, not just the people around me, not just my close friends, but then beyond them to people in the YouTube space, in the internet space, so I can reach out to a whole more people. Okay, so that's why I'm starting YouTube. So next question is, what do you do? First of all, I'm a medical student of the University of Nigeria, Enugu campus. Yes, I'm a medical student. And then secondly, I am an internet marketer and entrepreneur. So I'm also a coach, an internet marketing coach, and then I am an interior decorator. So I've managed, it's actually a family business, so I've managed this business for like a branch for years. So that's basically what I do. Next question is, what kind of content would you be expecting? That means, would you be expecting on this channel? Okay, because I'm a student, you will definitely be getting college content, like university content. And then because I literally love God so much, you're going to be getting content about God, about the scriptures, and things that inspire me from my journey with God, my walk with God. So you're definitely going to be getting that, so faith and all that. And then also you're going to be getting content on wealth, money, those kind, I'm not saying motivational videos, but those kind of things. Yes, so you're going to be getting them here too. And then, because one thing about me is that I do love to pick lessons from things that happen to me or happen to people around me. So maybe things unconsciously, things might be happening now, and then picking a few lessons or learning something or reading meanings into some things. And then, so I feel when I have this kind of stories that happen around me or things that happen to me, I would definitely come on here and share them, just so something inspires you. Like, I wanted to come on this channel and be like, oh, I love this, oh, I love that, oh, this inspired me, oh, I'm doing this because I heard this from you. Okay, so these are basically the kind of content I want. I'm going to be giving out. So next question, how long has your walk with God been? Okay, I was born into a Christian family. I must say that. But then when I started a real walk with God, a real journey with God, that was like 2016. Happened to be the hardest year of my life. But then I began my journey with God, and this is 2022. So far so good. God has helped me so far. We're talking about that in a different video, but then that's how long my journey with God, my walk with God has been. Okay, so let's hop straight into the video for today, because I really am so excited to share this, because I feel a lot of people can relate to it. First of all, if you're anything like me, you would know that when we are at school, we are kind of independent, in charge. We want to do this. We know what to bring into our schedules. We know what not to bring into our schedules. Like, you can decide, okay, when I started my online businesses, I started them in school, because I decided, okay, I can bring this in, I can draft this in, I can do this and do that. I felt I had a way of combining everything. My schedule was just up to me. I can decide to alter it here, alter it there, do the right things. So long as I wasn't doing any bad thing, I was just in charge of my life as a student in school. Okay, then that was just about in school. So when the strike began, it got kind of hard to adjust, do you understand, to coming back home. I did not come back home like immediately the strike began, because we had a program we were organizing in the school fellowship, and I happened to be one of the leaders, so I had to be there until the program ended. So after the program, I got back home, and then it became a different thing altogether. Do you understand? So like, things just changed. Now I have a business here to cater for, because I already mentioned that I manage one of the branches here, and then I have younger siblings. I have a family to take care of, because I'm the first daughter, for heaven's sake, and then I have responsibilities both to the employees, to my parents, my siblings, and even the church here at home. So all of these things, like, put together, it was getting so hard to merge with the things I was doing for myself back in school. Now, before I came back home this time, I already had businesses I was running online. I already had goals I wanted to reach. I already had targets I set. Come on, what do you want?
Hangers.
All right, how many more?
2,000 years later.
All right, so I already had targets I set. So having them, and then having to do the things at home, having to carry out, it was like getting overwhelming. So I would come home. Sometimes I kept on saying things like I want to go back to school. Things like, if I was at school, this would not be happening. If I was at school, I would have made this money. If I was at school, I would have done this. If I was at school, this would not be happening so fast. If I was at school, I would be in charge. If I was at school, like, I would pray more. If I was at school, I would read Bible more. Because, you know, this kind of pressure coming from the things you're experiencing, or from the things you expect to have done, or your expectations you wanted to have reached, you understand. And coming back home, as if the process was slowing down, the process of increasing, the process of reaching, the journey was like becoming longer for me to get to this goal, to hit this target, to do this, to do that. And as this was going on, definitely one of the things that suffers when these kind of things are going on with me is my spiritual life. Okay, so my relationship with God, just like, because that is, hold on, disclaimer, that is if I get unintentional about it. It's not like I do it intentionally, but sometimes you just realize that since this thing is eating you up, as it's eating you up, it's sapping energy from the other parts of you. So that's what was going on in my spiritual life. So I could not even pray so much more. Now I'd wake up around the same 5. I would wake up, and then the first thing to do is family devotion. Like I have just like 10 minutes, then family devotion. Where is my own time to pray? Where is my own time to study with the word? Where is my own time to like do my own things, my own stuff? So once we are done with the devotion, the next thing, you have about like 20 minutes to get dressed, or at the most 1 hour to get dressed, and then go to work. Do you understand? And then from around 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. you're right here, like I am here. So I'm right here in the market. I am organizing things, settling customers, running jobs, you understand, closing deals and all that. So it was getting so at some point I'll be like, I'm doing this is family, I do prioritize family, but then I'm talking about, it was a struggle. Actually, I'm talking about a struggle. If it wasn't a struggle, it would be so pleasant. Do you understand? Or rather, to rephrase that, if it was so pleasant, it would not be a struggle. Yes, so it was getting unpleasant that I was doing so many things, my own responsibilities that I had to do at home, and then sort of like neglecting my own responsibilities to myself, my own business, my studies, my spiritual life, those kind of things, my friends. Do you understand? Like, it was hard. Like, I felt to the point I literally felt ill. Like, I felt so sick. So sick that I had so many injections to take, so many medications, tabs to take. I'm going to add a clip of the video I made of how terrible, of how much drugs I had to take into my body just to recover. Okay, so this is what was going on. So it was just like unnecessary pressure. Do you understand? By my own self, not even from outside, not even from society, by my own self. You understand? It was just so overwhelming. And then my spiritual life was suffering. Definitely, it was not easy. It was suffering. Sometimes I would be like, I've not spent time with God. Sometimes I'm listening to a spirited song, and I'm like, I've not spent time. Sometimes I would literally tell myself, I miss God. I miss having a relationship with God. I miss my friends at school. I miss my best friends. I miss the best things I used to do. I miss time alone. Do you understand? So, like, all of these things were going on. It was just so much because I was trying so hard to measure up. Do you understand? So, but at this point where I'm at, thinking about the whole situation, I can say I've learned 4 or 5 important things that I want to share with you guys here in today's video. I've learned 5 important things I want to share with you guys. First of all, when you're in this kind of situation, I'm going to be saying what I did, and then what I think you should do as well. So the first thing is accepting and soaking in the current situation. You know, when I was at school, like, I have to tell myself, when you are at school, you're at school. Now you're home. These are your responsibilities. Okay, so you have to somehow merge what you are doing there and what you are supposed to be doing here. Do you understand? Accepting the situation. Know that, yes, I cannot go back to school. I'm not in school. I'm at home now. This is what I should be doing. Let me do it. If I have to cut this down, cut that down. You have to do it. Accepting your situation. That is why when we talk about financial freedom or accepting Jesus, the first step is accepting, like, knowing that this is where you are. I don't mean accepting the pressure. I don't mean accepting to die under the load, but I mean, like, knowing, okay, yes, I'm at this point. I feel so overwhelmed. I feel so pressured. I feel so inadequate, so to say. I feel like I'm not measuring up, in quotes. Okay, so the first thing is always, like, pause. And I think you do that most when you meditate, when you think about it. No, go through. Okay, so when you think about it, you can actually, like, that's when you, like, realize, okay, this is the point where I'm at currently. Now, the second thing I think you should do is to rest and take a break from one or the other. Currently filming this video, something has happened that is, like, kind of like hard to take in. But then when you think about the other things you have to do, sometimes you feel, just know you are pressured because you've accepted it, like I said, the first one. So I have to, like, accept it. I have to, like, know know, okay, this is at the point where I'm at. This is it. So I just have so many things going on. The pressures from this side, the pressures from that side. I need to like fix my priority, and then like it's just like rest. Like, number of my friends will call me, Nisi, you are sick. Even when I was sick, will call me, Nisi, you are sick, rest. Nisi, you are sick, calm down. Nisi, it's 12 a.m. and you're online, you're busy, you're doing something. And my reply was always, I am busy. If I don't do it, who else? Some friends will be like, Nisi, stop this. Nisi, you're killing yourself. Nisi, you need to sleep like 9 hours. Sometimes when I say I fell asleep with my phone on, I fell asleep with my data on, they'll be like, thank God, that sleep was from God. That I remember somebody telling me, my God will give you sleep. They may sound funny, but it wasn't funny. It wasn't funny actually. Okay, I was not resting enough. All right, so sometimes you just need to rest, you need to relax, you need to like pull back, and then maybe take a break from one or two things, you understand? So I did that, and sometimes I'll just say, okay, this, I remember the day I said, okay, this night, today, I'm going to sleep my phone or put my phone to charge, and then sleep from now till morning. No waking up. I think I woke up around 3 that day, and then because I woke up with a banging headache, because my system is not used to sleeping early and waking up early, like it's used to just like maybe 3 hours of sleep or 4 hours of sleep thereabout. So I woke up with that banging headache and slept right back again, because I just told myself I am going to rest. I remember when I took a siesta at home, that's in my recovery process. When I took a siesta, I slept so well. Like, sometimes it's good to like rest and then take a chill pill from one or two things. I cut off from this, just so, not because I don't prioritize it, not because I don't like it, not because it's not something I want to be doing, but because I just need to rest. I cannot divide myself into a million. Do you understand? So even if I try, I would end up with aches. I would end up with pains. Do you understand? So, and I was trying to avoid the pain at that point. So just like cut off. So I think I'll tell you, sometimes just to rest. Sometimes just take a break. Sometimes just cut one or two things off. And definitely you'll bounce back better when you start up those things again. Do you understand? Exactly. I think I should be more precise. I paused my business, my own personal business, and then just to take this whole rest, just to take a break. And then when I came back, when I started off again, it bounced back even bigger. Do you understand? That's like how it is. And then the third thing I learned from this is that it's okay not to be there yet. You need to tell yourself sometimes that, okay, I know I'm not there yet, but I think I'm not there yet, yes, but it's okay. I am still going. It's a journey. Nobody got to the mountain in one day. They all had to climb. Nobody became the richest in one day. They all had to climb. And the climbing might have been like 1 year, 2 years, or even more. Do you understand? So sometimes just tell yourself it's okay. It's like when I was trying to rest, when I was in this period, when I was meditating and trying to rest, it was just like, but I'm not doing this yet. But I've not done this yet. I've not done that yet. I've not gotten to this point yet. I've not gotten to that point yet. I've not made as much as I intended to make. I've not read as much as I intended to read. You just had I had to remind myself, okay, it's okay. Yes, you have not gotten there yet. Yes, you have not done this yet. Yes, you have not. It's okay. Now you know you are not stopping it. What you're actually doing is pausing it. You're pausing to recover, and then when you recover, it's like a whole new energy altogether, and then that helps you bounce back. So I think sometimes it's perfect for you to it helps for you to tell yourself it's okay that you are not there yet. The yet then means that you are going to get there, but you are not there yet. I hope you understand that. All right, so the first thing that helps me is friends and family. Yes, I'm at home. Yes, the family, the ones helping me, making me think. You're not helping me be the best me. You're not allowing me to be the best me. You're not allowing me do my own things. I think sometimes you need to like calm down and say, okay, this is my family. There's no place like home. Even at school, I'm going to miss them. I definitely miss them when I'm in school. So now I'm at home with them, enjoy them, soak them in, soak them in. And then friends, my best of friends, I talk with them. I like relate with them, spend some time talking with them, spend some time on the phone with them, do you understand, and talk with them so much, just because they help you recover, just because they help rejuvenate you, they help keep you alive, help you become alive, more alive, do you understand? So I think I should be telling you that as well. But if it's family, if it's friends, just spend more time with them, take a break, like chill with them, do you understand? All right, now the fifth and the most important thing I did in this situation when I was feeling so pressured, so overwhelmed, is find time with God. I remember I walked one morning like that. So I just woke up that morning and had this strong desire to like have time with God, to like have fellowship, to commune with God. And I felt that should be like past 4 or to 5. And then I felt if I was going to be at home, it was not going to work because I would definitely be interrupted one way or the other. And so I decided to pray a walk. So I just played one worship song and then went away, and then I walked and prayed. It was just so beautiful, just so perfect. Because sometimes when you like, because of pressure, because of anything, stray away, personally I would come back to God in maybe sometimes at times, and then say, God, I know I'm passing through this. God, I'm passing through this. I know I've not been steady. I know I've not been doing so well. I know we've not been having. Sometimes I'd be like, I miss God. God, I miss you. All this kind of stuff. Do you understand? So, and then it's like some kind of healing for your soul, because while you're doing everything and healing emotionally or physically, like your soul needs to like heal as well. So you find comfort in God. And then there's this passage in the book of Psalms that I just totally love, and that should be where it says, as a father pitieth his children, so God pitieth his children, them that fear him, something like that. Okay, so it's like he pities me in my condition. He knows what I'm feeling. He knows how pressured I feel. He knows how I'm struggling to keep up, how I'm struggling to cope, how I'm struggling to make ends meet, how I'm struggling to do the things I ought to do. You understand? He pities me. And then the verse right beneath it, it says he knows our frame. He knows my frame. He knows I can just not, I just can't just sit and things are happening. So I have to like do so much. And he knows I've come to the end of myself. At this point, I'm sick. At this point, I am down. At this point, it's so much to think about, it's so much to do. So he knows our frame. And then that's like why I come to God. That is why you like spend more time with God in this point, so that you are able to come alive, like come alive soul, come alive spirit, come alive emotions, come alive in every single way. Do you understand? And there's this prayer that the psalmist prayed, that should be in the book of Psalms, yes, in Psalm 61 or so, where it says, from the ends of the earth will I cry, O God, when my heart is overwhelmed, lead me to a rock that is like higher than I say it as that is greater than I, that is better than I, that is bigger than I. Let's say your situations. Okay, for instance, if your situations, the pressure you feel is at 30%, and then you're at 40%, you would not exactly feel it because you are actually bigger than it. But then what about a condition, a situation where your situation, your pressure, the things you have to meet is at 80%, and then you're at 50 or you are 30? Then you see you can no longer contain. That is when it feels as if it's like pressing you down. That is when it feels overwhelming. Do you understand? So when you're crying out to God, he like helps you. He knows you've come to the end of yourself. So lead me to a rock higher than I. And so these are the things that I did that helped me escape from that struggle, escape from that pressure I was feeling. So I feel that sharing this with you, you can also implement it in your life, in whatever aspect of your life where you feel such pressure, where you feel you're struggling, where you feel like it's okay. Do you understand? It's like okay, and you can actually pull through. Do you understand? Because we have a Father that loves us so much, as your own Father would love you if you are in a perfect relationship with him. That same way and even more, God loves us as well. So he really does not enjoy seeing us so far away from him, seeing us so traumatized, per se, in quotes, or seeing us in so much pressure. He knows how much you can take, and he knows how to help us when we need to give, or when we need to take more than we can take. Do you understand? So guys, with this, I've come to the end of this video, and if this video in some way inspires you, click on the like button, subscribe right below, and turn on your post notifications so you get more videos like this once I upload them. And if there's any part of this video you could totally relate to, just tell me in the comment section. And if you have other students or know other students who this would be beneficial to, you can kindly just share this video to them, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.